All right, we're going to do a quick highlight video of the Fitchburg Festival of Speed, Cat 3-4, Wisconsin State Crit. My team showed up with some numbers, the Adapt team here. The guys in the pink jersey on the left, that's Wes. We came up with 6 guys. So the name of the game here was attack, attack, attack until something gets away, and then we win. So here's Connor in the pink. Again, our jerseys are blue and pink. You'll see that later in the video. This course is pretty straightforward, long flowing downhill stretch here, leading into this sort of last corner that is pretty wide open, and I found some pretty good lines around this to move around, guys. But the finish line is right after this corner, right? So that's going to be important later, and we'll tell you why. So, name of the game, attack, 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 and then eventually hope that something gets away with our team in it. So, you know, here's an attack with my teammate in it, but, you know, when anyone tries to bridge, we're going to follow everything that tries to bridge, right? So, basically, this guy got solo. We eventually bring him back. Here's a clip of me moving in within the field a little pretty efficiently, right? So I just keep pedaling into this corner, and I make up a good amount of spots within the field. There's other situations where that corner and that line could have gone outside, and you'll see why that's important. So here's my teammate attacking again, and there's a little bit of a break there, a little bit of separation. Here's another attack with three guys, one with my teammate in it, and that eventually gets pulled back. But again, here's the outside line I was telling you about on this corner. A lot of people took this a little bit in, and I just took it kind of wide, continuing to pedal, and moved up a couple spots. So this, I think, is where my teammate was gone. You can see way up there. You can't even see the pace car anymore, lap 9. So that is where my teammate went solo for the win. So I didn't exactly see it. I knew somebody was off the front, and somebody was completely gone, basically completely uncatchable. So I wasn't exactly sure who, which is kind of my fault here. So, and you'll see why that's important later. Here's another break, 2 guys, one of my teammates in it, and then somebody's trying to bridge, so we're going to follow that. So that was the name of the game, and eventually it means that the field gets pretty disappointed. Here's Lou, kind of signaling that he's going to attack, and then he does. And so, this is the name of the game, right? Attack, 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 and basically just continue to try to get away. 3-man break up here, moves into a couple more guys, and that becomes a little bit more dangerous for just one of my teammates in it. So Wes bridges to it because there's just too many other guys with Lou in it, and that eventually gets brought back here. Here's another break attempt with a couple different guys. I don't know if any of my teammates were in this one, but we eventually see somebody trying to bridge to it, so we're going to follow that. What you can see Wes following that. Again, I'm doing a pretty good job just sitting in. Yeah, I'm putting in some power, but I was sitting in for most of those attacks, so I was playing it pretty conservative, just kind of saving my energy. Here's another attack. We get some gap on the field, but it doesn't look like it's working. I'm taking some water in here, so you can see, my teammates in it here, but this break that break attempt wasn't going to work. This was the confusing part. So I take a pole here on the front, keeping it relatively quick with some decent amount of power, so that some of the attacks didn't continue to fly. But that's not my play, right? My play is to sit in, so I wasn't exactly sure. Again, I think it was a little bit of not knowing who was solo off the front. But that solo move was so gone that it didn't even matter. So that was a little confusing. Probably shouldn't have done that. So 2 laps to go. There's Wes pink jersey in the front there. He's starting to move up, and we're about to get onto a train here, a choo-choo train of last lap speed. So Labby on my right here, you can see there's brakes. I get pinched a little by the guy on my left, but yeah, he get pinched even more. He had to brake. So Wes is on the front now doing the train. There's an attack on the left coming inside real tight. My teammate tries to follow it, and unfortunately that guy just had too much speed and crashed into the barriers here. He came over after the race and said he apologized because he just didn't have control. But I think that really kind of gave me a little bit of an adrenaline rush, and it slows up a little bit here, so I send an attack. This was a mistake. This is one of the big mistakes. I apologized to my team afterwards. You can see my rear cam. I don't really take anyone with me, and I take a really good line here, and I'm just flying. You can see I have a gap on Labby. Labby is actually very, very strong. He did really good at Toad, so he's a sprinter boy. And I know he's gonna go, so I try to make sure I catch up to him, but he's cooked as well, so that cooked him off, and now we got 2 Hollander dudes in front of my teammate Connor. And when we're coming into this last corner, like I said, there isn't much space to the finish line, so you kind of got to be first wheel into that last turn, and unfortunately we just didn't make it. So my attack kind of unfortunately probably put my teammates a little bit on the back wheel here, and now unfortunately that means we didn't get second and third, but we got a solo win. So, you know, you got to talk about this and try to play your tactics the best you can. And that's how this race played out. So thanks for watching. We're going to have some more videos soon. Thanks.